From the time I was a baby, my mom used to read me stories. Every night before bed, my mom would have a new story to read my brothers and I. I would sit on my bed anxiously waiting to hear stories like Goodnight Moon, The Little Engine That Could, and my personal favorite, Dr. Seuss. I loved seeing all of the different pictures and hearing the silly rhymes. Even though I loved books, I was not at all interested in learning letters. I even went to kindergarten not knowing any of my letters. This all changed when I met Miss MZ. She made learning letters fun by singing songs and introducing me to the letter people. I even remember being Mr. M in a play that we put on for all of our parents. I loved this so much that I got excited about reading. When I was in first grade, I started to learn how to read. At first, it was a struggle for me. I had a hard time sounding out words, and I was sent out of the room and placed in the lower reading group. I remember that this upset me so much that I started to read all the time for practice. By the time I went to third grade, I was a great reader. I started reading chapter books like Junie B. Jones and Frog and Toad, but my all-time favorite was Amelia Bedelia. These stories were so exciting to me, and I loved the feeling of accomplishment I got when I finished a book. My love for reading continued to grow, and by the time I was in 5th grade, I was in the accelerated reading class. I read so much that my mom would have to come in my room at night and remind me to go to bed. I was fascinated by how books could capture you and make you feel like you were in a different world. Today, reading is still a big part of my life. I hope that as a teacher, I will be able to help struggling readers like myself and encourage them to love reading as much as I do.